Now look! My new gaming chair does a queef when I sit down. Alright. I'm not affiliated with Sonicake in any way, or any company for that matter. Read my channel description. I'm not a shill. I don't want money from companies to promote products. I buy my own shit and speak my mind. But I felt like buying a few Sonicake pedals and reviewing it on my channel. And I've been using the Sonicake noise wiper for about 6 months on my main pedal board, because my JVM 14H Marshall is really, really friggin' loud. I mean, it's got a lot of background noise when I plug stuff, the pedals, into the effects loop. So, and that does a really good job of silencing it, even better than the Boss NS2 in my opinion. And yeah, and I've heard a lot of good things about Sonicake pedals, so I bought a few different ones and gonna, yeah, do a quick demo and see if they're any good or not. I can't attest to the longevity of these pedals because I bought several different cheap brand pedals in the past and very hit and miss results. I mean, I've bought Rowan pedals, a couple of Rowan pedals, that one died and another one's got a lot of background noise, the tuner. I've bought a couple of TC electronic delay pedals, and both of them within about 6 months went a bit funny. You know, just had some weird signal mixed into it whenever I use it. I don't know, but something's not right. Yeah, I mean, some cheaper pedals like Joyo I've had great success with. And Nuex have been fine so far. But these, I can't say whether they are going to last, you know, a long time or not. I haven't had them long. I just bought them. Except for the noise wiper, 6 months so far. Still going good. So yeah, all I can say is I'll give them a test, see what I think, and tell you if I think it's good or not in the present 2023. Look at my ass! Alright, let's get the more boring ones out the way first. So we've got the Sonicake Tone Group 10-band EQ. So, you know, it's a clone of the MXR 10-band, which I've also got. I assume it does the thing. Let's have a look. I mean, there's nothing exciting about an EQ pedal. As long as it changes the correct frequencies, and hey, it's a good one. Checkin. If you didn't like that tone and you wanted to boost some lows, and maybe give it more bites, don't need to with this amp, but I'm just giving you a scenario. Oh, you don't want to do that. Whoops, I brought up the level instead of the lows. Off. On. Did that do shit? Yeah, great time. Ow. Let's use a basic example like making a solo pop out. Just bring the mids up a little bit and the highs a little bit. That's all. Yeah, so a shitty solo, I don't know. With the EQ. Whoa, I'm sloppy tonight. Off. On. Fuck off, helicopter. That calls for another drink. Finished yet? Let's try scooping the mids. And boosting the highs and boosting the lows. Might sound shit, but we'll see. On. Sounds right, actually. It changes frequencies. It's an EQ pedal. It works. What more do you want me to show you? I mean, that's about it. It works. It passes. Good pedal, man. Alright, cloud chorus. Sorry about the bad camera angle. Can you see that? Yeah, should be right. That'll do. Low budget production here. No chorus. Turn it on. Level noon. Depth noon. Let's put the speed on about 10 o'clock. Increase the speed a bit. Increase the level. Let's increase the depth a bit. Why not? And yeah, bring it up there. That'll do. It's terrible. It's too much. Checkin. Is there anything else to show? It does the chorus thing. That's all I wanted. Works just as good as any other chorus pedal I've got, as far as I can hear. Alright, next one. The noise wiper, which is already on my pedal board, right here. I'll just quickly show you how loud and noisy this JVM 410H amp is. At least mine is, anyway. Other users have told me they don't have this problem. It's not as noisy as mine. So I don't know if it's just mine or not. Yeah. Well, that's worse than ever. I've got a noise gate in the front, which is the NS2, and the noise wiper from Sonicake in the effects loop. I'll engage the front noise gate, the NS2. Gets rid of most of it, but you can still hear a lot of background noise. And that's just through IRs with my studio speakers. Imagine that cranked with a cabinet. It's terrible. The Sonicake noise wiper really gets rid of all that. Complete silence, man. It's awesome. Perfect. So there's a hard setting which cuts off the noise really quick, and a soft setting, mild setting, which sort of gives it a split sec, well, about a second or so before it cuts it off. I don't like that. It has to be on the hard setting. And there's only one dial, so very easy. Beautiful. And I told you the first lot of pedals are boring. I mean, that does the thing as well. You know the thing? Alright, the next pedal seems really cool. It's a reverb and delay pedal in friggin' one. Sonic Ambience. Let's check that mofo out. I'll turn the reverb off on my amp. No reverb. Let's put the reverb on. Let's put the mix up to about 9 o'clock. There's different settings here. R, H, C, P. From the top of my head, I don't know what it stands for. There you go. I mean, we can go crazy and turn the mix up a lot more. That's just nonsense crazy. I mean, there's different settings here. Whatever H stands for, can't really remember. Sounds good to me. And you can go crazy if you want and add more reverb to your heart's content. There is such a thing as too much reverb though. Put it on modest settings. What's the C setting? Still way over the top there. And the last one I think is reverse. No, I'm thinking of delay, not reverses. I don't know. What does P stand for? When the mix is pretty low. I think I just like the original setting, or maybe H actually. Well, you get the gist anyway. It's reverb, man. Sounds good. I'll turn the reverb off now. I'll just add delay. It's alright, repeat, we'll put on, I don't know, 10 o'clock. Time, about 10 o'clock. Leave the delay on R. Blend, yeah, about 10 o'clock, why not? Next setting, C. T. Sounds a bit phaser-ish. Reverse delay. Oh, there you go. I just like the lower settings, R and D, really. Let's combine the reverb and the delay, shall we? Put the delay down to R. I mean, we could sit here all day and go through lots of different settings, but this is just typical use that I would use. Well, there you go, man. Works awesome to my ears. Hell yeah! Because some amps I've got don't have reverb built in. And this pedal, delay and reverb in one, man. No need to get two separate pedals. And it's very cost effective. What is it, like $60 Australian? It's a pretty cheap pedal, man. Works great. Now the last one is what I'm most interested in, and that's the Overdrive by Sonicake, the blue Skreamer. Oh, first I'll show you my typical tone with the JVM and the Boss SD1. So with my Overdrive off, my amp sounds like this. Off. On. Yeah, with the Boss SD1, it just tightens up the tone, sort of takes away some of those lows, adds some mids, and just sounds nice and crisp and chunky. But can the blue Skreamer do the same? Let's have a look. Alright, with the blue Skreamer, there's two settings here with, what is it, loud and warm. So up is loud, down is warm. Let's see what the difference is. I'll put the level on the same as the Boss SD1, tone in the noon position, level about 10 o'clock, the drive all the way down. First, let's turn it off. On. Was there any difference there? I don't know. Not much of a difference there, I don't think. Maybe some more sag. Maybe a bit more lows. Let's turn the level up. Maybe the tone up a little bit. Don't need the drive. Off. On. What the fuck is that? That's not tightening it up. Sounds pretty much the same. Maybe a bit more lows and sag. Ah, is this pedal shit? Oh, let's try the warm setting. Maybe put the level to the same as the Boss SD1, just to see what happens. All right, off. On. Now it's tightening up on that setting, on the warm setting. But not quite the same, I don't think. Maybe I'll just boost the level a bit. Leave the tone on noon. Drive off. Don't need that, man. This amp is... I mean, there's way more gain on this amp than I'll ever use, you know? Off. Okay, I don't know. What can I play? I'm all out of riffs here. Drive on. That sounds alright. Off. On. That seems to be doing the thing. Just turn it up a little bit. Let's put the level on full. How about that? Maybe a bit too much there. It's too much of a boost. Tone up to 3 o'clock. Tone down to 9. Tone in the middle. Well, I think we have a winner. A winner? Off. On. All good. I don't know what the best setting is, but it seems to be tightening up the tone really nicely. Well, what can I say, man? What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sonicake pedals I showed, and 5 thumbs up if I had 5 hands. That'll do for this video. If you enjoyed the video and thought it was worthy of your subscription, then please subscribe, like, comment. I'm never putting ads on my channel. I'm never doing sort of deals with companies to review for free products or, you know, getting paid for any reviews and stuff like that. So if you want to help the channel out and help me grow, I've got a donate button, PayPal donate button on my main channel. And maybe I'll set up a Patreon, which I'm currently working on, but I don't know. We'll see. All right, good-os.